What's up, Royals? I'm Kai. Hope you're doing well, and I want to share with you an interesting story about the very first clutch of the 2023 season, as I mentioned in the last video. By the way, thank you guys for all the comments and support on the last video. Honestly, I'm a little bit pressed for time, but if it wasn't for all the support that I received on the last video, I might not even be doing this one right now. I like to think it's because you're welcoming me back to the YouTube scene and not just here for the Redline Shipping promotional offer. That's still in the work, it's still possible. If you didn't know already, this channel is now sponsored by Redline Shipping, and I've been using them for all of my shipping needs. I've been using them since initiation and not disappointed at all. So make sure you use Redline Shipping and the promo Robin60 to get your $60 off, or is it 60% off? I can't remember, but it's a great promotional offer. So make sure you use that, and you get to use that 2 times. All right, so now let me share with you the story of my first clutch of the season. But make sure you guys stick around till the end because I have another interesting project to show you. I think you guys are gonna be surprised. All right, so the very first clutch kind of happened as an accident. I have a Enchi Hypo Het Clown female, and she just grew really quickly. I thought I would try pairing her last season, towards the end of last season, and I first put, of course, a visual male combo to her, and I didn't see any locks. I put another visual male combo to her, didn't see any locks. Kind of got desperate, start throwing het clown males to her, and didn't see any locks. So I kind of just gave up, and she was still eating. I thought maybe that she may have reabsorbed, and I didn't feel like breaking out the ultrasound just for one animal. So every once in a while, I would throw either visual or het clown male to her, but never witnessed any locks. And then one day when I'm going through and I was just checking the animals out like I do every day, there she is on a clutch. But I knew something was wrong because she was wrapped so tightly around it. I didn't think that there were any eggs, and I was right. There's no eggs. They're all slugs. Well, actually, there's one egg, and I think it was like a boob egg. It didn't look that great, but I said, what the heck? It doesn't hurt. Let's just throw it in the incubator. And honestly, that incubator looked very depressing. It was a 6 foot tall, 2 foot wide incubator, and all I had in there was one clutch with one egg. But lo and behold, that little egg hatched, and out popped this little animal. Very unique looking. I did a lot of research, scoured through Morph Market to try to figure out what morphs it may have. I know the mom has Enchi. I know it's het ghost because the mom is a visual ghost, but obviously this isn't just that. It has to be something more. Now, right off the bat, it looks to be spot nose and it looks to be yellow belly. But what else could it be? Like I said, I scoured through Morph Market. I found 2 or 3 animals that looked very similar, and they're all from Canova, and they're all labeled the same: fire, Enchi, spot nose, yellow belly, and I think they were all het clowns, but mine's a het hypo. But regardless of the het portion, all 3 of those animals look very similar, except one was a little bit brighter, had more flaming that kind of went all the way across the dorsal, whereas the other ones didn't have as much flaming. But from a color standpoint, it was the same. Now, the one I have was kind of in the middle of the ones that didn't have as much flames, and then the one that had a lot of flames that went over the dorsal. So I kind of figured I have something similar. So right now, I just labeled it as those 4 genes: fire, Enchi, spot nose, yellow belly, and I know mine's het for hypo. But the mom is a het clown as well, and I know for a fact that I threw visual clowns and het clowns to her. However, the only one that has yellow belly and spot nose is a het clown. So what I did was I took its first shed, this little hatchling that came out. Since he was isolated by himself anyway, I took his first shed, sent it over to RGI, waited and waited and waited. You guys know how it goes for those of you who have sent sheds to RGI. But finally I got the results back, and it's a boy. He is positive for het clown. So now I have this 4 codom animal that is double het hypo, and clown. And this all happened from a single clutch. So I'm pretty happy with it because I do have, of course, the mom, which is a hypo that's het for clown. I have a couple other ones that are clowns, het for hypo. And I think I have one more that is a hypo double het clown pied. So 4 females, possibly 4 females lined up for this guy when he gets a little bit older. So super happy with the results, even though it's from a single egg clutch. I wanted to share that story with you because I thought it was amusing, but also the real reason is because I want to tell you how important it is or advantageous it is to have these shed tests available to us now. I mean, we can really use this to our benefit and take full advantage of it. I know it's a little bit costly up front. I feel like maybe the cost might go down and it'll be more worth it when they have shed testing for additional genes. And I know I'm gonna be taking advantage of it whenever, wherever it's possible. All right, so I know I told you guys I have a new project. Some of you were probably wondering, what the heck is this guy talking about? I've always wanted an animal that was bigger than a ball python, something a little bit more challenging to handle. And I do have a 9-foot boa, but I wanted something even bigger, but not to the point where I can't manage it myself. So naturally, I started to look at super dwarf retics. And this one right here is a orange ghost stripe, 50% Kalatoa super dwarf retic. And this is a girl. She was produced in 2022 and I've had her for a few months now. And recently I got her a boyfriend. This little guy here is a super phantom, 50% Kalatoa super dwarf retic. And it's a phantom, so it's in the Blue Eye Lucy complex. And guess what? The orange ghost stripe female is also in the same Blue Eye Lucy complex. Unlike ball pythons though, a orange ghost stripe is a recessive, while the phantom is a, what we, I guess, kind of consider in the ball python industry as a codom, but really they're all incomplete dominant. The interesting thing is when I combine this guy, yes, I do intend to breed them. You guys know me, breeding is part of the fun in this hobby. So when I breed this little super phantom to the orange ghost stripe, it's gonna produce an all white snake as a hatchling, but as that hatchling grows and sheds, more and more pigment is gonna appear. And that pigment is gonna come out in the form of dots and patches, and eventually you'll get what looks like a black and white snake, kind of like a pied, kind of like the Dalmatian pied that Justin produced. So that is what gives it the name a cow retic, because it kind of reminds people the pattern of a black and white cow. So that is what I'm hoping for. Of course, these retics take a lot longer to get to size, to sexual maturity. Ball pythons, you know, we can probably get a female to breed at around 2 year age, but these guys, I think a minimum is 4.5 years is how long it's gonna take for a female to get up to size. So for now, I'm just enjoying them. I am making enclosures for them, so I think if you guys stick around, I'll probably be able to show you some snapshots of the enclosures that I am building for these. I don't know if they're gonna be the permanent enclosures or if they're gonna be temporary enclosures, and then maybe I'll have to build bigger ones. This is my first time keeping retics, so I'm gonna do my best to keep these guys happy and healthy. I'm enjoying them, and look how active these guys are. Look at this. This is so cool. Anyway, I gotta go, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like and share and comment. And I forget my outro, but you guys know what to do. Thanks for watching, and remember, Royals for life. Peace out.